So, what'd you guys think? What do you guys think of the new song? Like it, hate it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday Eve. How you doing today? Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Let's go ahead and let's get the music going, get the party started. You know the drill. But yeah, I definitely wanted to change things up. That song is probably my second favorite out of the one that you always hear me play. And I had to get my hands on it, so I definitely do like the change. So how you guys doing? I know I said that already, but I'm just buying time because I forgot to pull up the music. Let's do. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Not the biggest fan of this one either. All right, this one works. All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and switch over here. Pull up chat, say hello, and let's get the stream started. Come on, pop out chat. There we go. You can do it, YouTube. There we go. All right. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Let's go ahead and say hello to everyone in chat, and let's get this party started. I know I said that like twice already. Let's see. We got Umit. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Alif, what's up? ABC crew, smash the likes on the way in. I do appreciate that, my friend. Upside down head, how you doing? Good to see you. Bedarius, hello. Is Eber? I'm assuming that's German, and I am not gonna pronounce that. But hello, everyone. Meh. Roll call. Okay, I'm getting mixed opinions. Druther, hola, ABC crew. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I guess that's the catch up on everyone. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Before we get started, guys, let's gotta go ahead and introduce today's sponsor of the channel, all right, and of today's stream, which is Fairdesk. If you guys are interested, especially with, obviously Bybit KYCing over the last, what was it, the 8th they did it? So the last couple of days. I know people are looking for new platforms, and if you guys want to support me and the channel, I do like what Fairdesk has to offer. They have all the tools that we need as ABC traders. Trigger Trade is being added to, Fairdesk is being added to Trigger Trade at the moment. I'm still not sure exactly when. I haven't spoken to William in a while. Maybe I'll touch base on him sometime before next week and see if I can get an answer or at least an idea so I can let you guys know. But I'm excited for that because I know I haven't been using, since you can't use it on Bybit, I'm kind of just been sitting on the sideline, still taking the trades manually, which is fine. So if you guys are interested in signing up, it does come back to support me in the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, things are getting a little juicy, a little exciting. So I have a couple things I want to talk about as let's see. No, it was just a typo. Sorry. No worries. But yeah, just a couple things I want to talk about going into, what has come, the possibility of, I'm not saying that to kind of switch back and forth. Like my job is to give you guys a alternative option or opportunity that is available. If you guys know, I am still overall bearish. To the extent of that, I don't really have a clear-cut answer. The only reason why I am still bearish in a medium to longer term is because of the halvening. I will die. Oh, sorry, I was explaining risk to reward to someone. I will fall on that sword if I need to, but you guys got to understand, the timing just doesn't make sense. If things are different this time, fine by me. But I'm willing to take those chances. It just doesn't make sense timeline wise. So to me, I'm still bearish. We do have the setups to show that, to back that up as well. We do have a serious, we're at a crucial point in Bitcoin at the moment. Some people are looking at this from a head and shoulders perspective. All right. Shoulder, head, shoulder. All right. And we kind of did do a false break of that. And now looks like we might be testing that again. Obviously, we don't look at things from a head and shoulders perspective. We look at things from an ABC perspective. So to me, we have an A to a B to a C. All right. And we do have our current short entry at about 29,190 around there. So as long as we're below that pivot, I am short. But there is a new opportunity we can go ahead and talk about. I might just get it out of the way because just in case you guys haven't got into that trade. but I have. So if you guys are interested in possibly a more of a, I would say, possible bullish idea, is that we do, I'm on a 2-hour, clear as day. A, separation and trend to a B, continuation to a C. That is a nice bullish ABC if I've ever seen one. So if you guys, we don't give financial advice on this channel, but I am currently longing this entry here, or longing above that line. So I am currently in positions just waiting to see how price would react. Am I banking on this to play out? I'm sort of, not really, but I'm not really too worried about that. I'm more focused on the opportunity. We do have a higher probability setup of this playing out. Even though that I am considered more of a bear at the moment, I'm not afraid to take bullish setups when they are presented to me. So yeah, I'm very excited for this. If you guys want to get into this, like I said, I'm not advising anyone to do so. Do so at your own risk, but understand that because we have a completed ABC and we're currently put in a lower wick and we are sitting above, we do have a higher probability of price moving, continuing to the upside. Caveat to that is, you can play, I've heard some people, I do kind of support this idea as well from the bearish perspective. But you can see that we've been kind of testing this range as support. And one of the things that, I hear a lot, and something that I don't really talk about as often, but I do think it's valid, is that the more times you go ahead and test a support, the less likely it is to hold. So we'll have to see. We have some room around 26,460, 470 to go ahead and give us another area of support to test this in case. But those are pretty crucial pivots, in my opinion, to hold. But if we can break through those and continue lower, fantastic. If not, we have a long opportunity. We have a chance to ride the next wave up if price wants to continue to the upside. So I'm very excited about that. I figure I start off with that in the longer term. But right now, I guess we can go back and talk about the possibility of the macro scenarios that you guys have heard me talk about probably a dozen times at this point. But it's good to reiterate. It's good to, maintain multiple ideas on the macro perspective, get a idea of what could be going on. And from there, we can kind of make our trades accordingly. So first things first, starting from the top of the bull market, beginning of the bear market, we have an A to a B to a C. The question is this the beginning or the end of something? What I mean by that is a lot of the times what you'll see when you're doing the ABC method is that you might have an entry either direction, right? And what'll end up happening is, this is more frequent on larger time frames, but doesn't mean it can't happen on a macro, is that this ABC will actually play out momentarily, but then become part of a larger ABC. Vice versa. You might have a pullback and then continuation to form a larger ABC, something like that. So it definitely is still possible that we are getting something like this on a much larger scale. I think that's a very valid variation of what could be going on, or a valid idea. Now, there's a couple ways to interpret this. All right, that's what I go ahead and talk about at the moment. So the bearish option, most bearish option, is that we formed an ABC to an A, which is in the orange. We have a larger B wave, and we possibly have topped out. And the worst case scenario, we go down to test the low again, and most likely put in another low, at the very least on a lower wick. But we can absolutely go down to those lower regions. But I'm not too worried about where exactly price is going to go. I'm just worried about the levels it can test. So for me, that's the ultimate worst case bearish case scenario. All right. I also have kind of a middle of the road option. So medium term time frame, medium term time frame bearish, longer term time frame bullish. So maybe this ABC was the bottom. We're working on a larger A, a potential B, and a continuation for a C wave. That would be another good opportunity to go ahead. Even if we don't put in new lows, we're still shorting, we're still holding for at least a larger pullback. But anyway, besides that, those are the two, I guess, main ideas that I have at the moment. You can also consider the fact that maybe we are bullish, that we put in a low at 15,600, and we're just going to go ahead and not put in any significant pullbacks until we get to a higher region. That's very well maybe the case as well. But at the moment, it's not the right time to make that kind of call, in my opinion. We just have to go and wait and see how price behaves in these regions, because we are testing crucial supports. You know, like I said in the title, Bitcoin does have an opportunity to be bullish. If you guys want to take that chance, go for it. I'm taking that chance. To me, it's a valid setup. If I go to a 2-hour clear separation and trend, we haven't had a actual bullish setup like this throughout the entire uptrend. Actually, now I think about it, there's really been no clear, concise separation and trend with an ABC pullback. There's just been these very quick rallies to the upside, very quick pullbacks, rally, I would call this one trend to the downside, retest, go ahead and put in a higher high. We did never really put in a nice healthy pullback. So to me, this is a possible healthy pullback region. So I will absolutely take that chance. I am taking that chance, and we'll see how the positions play out. Let me see. I took that long. Awesome. Hopefully we'll see what happens with that. Clap Show, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. We're just getting the party started here. But you know, keep that in mind. I think as we continue to trend lower, people are going to be bearish. Now, does that mean that we can't just keep going? No, but price will show us what it wants to do, and the way it shows us the way it will show us what it wants to do is by giving us these opportunities. So it's telling us, hey, we have a chance to keep going. If this folds, if we continue lower, we really have no real support besides like these two lines that I drew around 27K and then around 26,950 and then 26,470. From there, we really have no serious support until 19.5. So if we break those lows and continue lower, the next possible region to test of higher probability, in my opinion, is going to be that 19,500. So very excited to see what happens here in the near future, but we have opportunities for a larger move regardless of which direction you're looking to play. Johnny, is ABC the only way you trade, i.e. swing? Yes, at the moment, this is currently the only way I trade on my small accounts, big accounts. I do DCA. I will say that, but do you really consider that trading? I consider that more of just, I guess, hodling or investing. I do sprinkle a little bit every week into coins that I want to buy, regardless if we're in an uptrend or downtrend. You know, I've been DCAing Bitcoin all the way down, DCAing ETH. You know, I've been DCAing KDA this entire time. Well, not this entire time. I would say I started actively DCAing KDA. Oh, we do have a bullish setup on that. Oh, that is a big one. Wow. Okay. But I pretty much started DCAing KDA back over here. So pretty much since November, I've been DCAing a little bit of KDA every single week. As time has gone, like, I guess, forward, my DCAs have been a little bit more aggressive as time has, I guess, passed. But I originally started back here, and I just kind of sprinkled a little bit, and then as we came back down, I started sprinkling a little bit more, and I will continue to sprinkle in more every week. To be honest, that is a major pivot that KDA's testing rate, or what is below. So if we can get back above, I might buy a good amount at that region, to be honest. Not financial advice, but let me see if I can pull this up on another chart. I think KuCoin was the one with the most price action, because I want to see where the supports are. All right, next logical support we really have is 70 cents. And if that fails, we can go all the way back down to 30. If it goes all the way down to 30, it's gonna suck for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But I am gonna really turn on the heat when it comes to buying KDA. I will say that right now. So I have a goal in mind of how many coins I want, especially if this coin can go where I think it possibly could go. That's gonna be huge. That's going to be a huge opportunity. Not financial advice. This is just my opinion. I'm taking a good amount of risk into KDA. Not enough to where it's stupid, but probably more than I would be comfortable on, how do I say this? More than I would be comfortable trading a coin that I don't know. Because I know a little bit more about KDA and the potential of this, I'm a little bit more comfortable putting in a little bit more money. So the great thing about the ABC strategy is that there's no bias like crypto Twitter. We win either direction. The best strategy. Exactly, my friend. Exactly. Can you take a look at crypto total market cap without BTC and ETH? Is there a ticker for that, Alif? Is there a specific one? Let me know what the total. Let me know what the. Is it total 3? If you can give me the right ticker for that, Alif, I'll absolutely take a look at it. I'd say wait, Johnny. I'm still going to DCA, but like I said, my DCAs are not that much. They're not that, like, you know, maybe $50 a week. Maybe. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Whatever I have, this extra lying around, I'll just throw into there. Yeah, total 3. Okay, I'll check that. I'll check that out. Remember Ryan bought at $27. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I know he's got a big bag. Why do you like KDA so much? What's so good about it in your opinion? So in my opinion, when it comes to an altcoin like this, it's important to understand not the marketing, not the technology, not the project, not the, I don't know, collaborations, none of that other jargon. What really matters is the money, all right? Following the money. The biggest indicator for that for me is the ASIC miners. All right, now it's going to be a little bit different because KDA is dropping a good amount, but KDA has been in the top 10 and for the most part the top, oh, let's see, what is it at now? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. All right, it's in the top 20, but for a while, for the longest time throughout the entirety of the bear market, KDA was in the top 10 of most profitable miners. And to me, that shows that there's money. There's people willing to put money into this. There's people buying miners. There's an ecosystem into this. There's money flowing in. That's what's most important to me. And I really don't see any other coin that has money like this or a good foundation. And also another thing I want to touch on too is that KDA is also deflationary, but it's not like the Bitcoin halving. It's a constant reward cut. So it's not where it's like you get supply shocks consistently. Overall, there will be a supply shock, but it'll be a little bit more drawn out because of that, and also the money flowing in and people, you know, buying miners and actively participating in mining. And when price goes up, that's just going to be amplified. I can't even tell you to the magnitude, but it's going to be amplified. So for me, I know some people might not like KDA. That's fine with me. I like KDA for other reasons. All right, I don't like it for the I don't primarily focus on the foundations. Yeah, the project's cool and all that. They have a lot of stuff going on, but there's money being flowed into the ecosystem. So for me, that's why I am putting serious money into this, because I think it has a lot of potential. Beta, hey, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Let's see. I'm mining KDA with a DeFi project. No clue what it is. Interesting. I didn't know you can do that. I'm gonna take a look at this at another time, but I want to go back to ETH. What else is doing bad? Matic's doing bad. Oh, Matic. If you guys are in a Matic short, God bless you, man. That is a fantastic trade. All right, let's do Ethereum. Oh, ETH put in a setup. Oh, should I take? Fuck! I should have taken profit on this. I'm gonna take profit on ETH. I'm gonna do this live, folks. Ethereum closed. There we go. We cashed out on the ETH long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-enter once we get back above. So I'm gonna set a conditional for ETH. I might not be able to. I might have to mark it in. So I'm currently sitting. Oh wait, I can't take trades. Shit. I gotta do this on Fairdesk. So guys, unfortunately, I will do this soon. Oh, did I get stopped out of my? Oh yeah, we are currently below. All right, so I'm gonna set a quick conditional on Ethereum. What's my risk at? All right, so we're currently sitting at about 1,030. 3% risk. Percent. So ETH, we're gonna do isolated. Sorry guys, I'm sorry, I'm just doing this in real time. The only thing I don't like about one thing is that you can't manually change. You can't scroll the leverage wheel. You have to like physically tap it every single time. Let's see. Conditional market, trigger price. Oh, I'm just gonna do it now. We're doing it now. $30. Did I get the entry? I'll wait one more time. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and post this to the group so for those who aren't here, we're hanging out with us right now. Sorry guys, I usually have a schedule routine of how we, trade or how we do our TA, but stuff is happening in real time, folks. All right, I'm going in. I'm going in, guys. All right, I'm in. Why did you do that? The price dumped. Well, because price told me to do so. All right. So took profit on ETH. God, I can't type. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I'm waiting for CRV to pump ETH long. Yeah, we got that. Let's see if you guys, I don't know if you guys got in or not. But if this fails, like, you got to understand, like, we are at a crucial point. If BTC fails to go ahead and remain above these support levels, there is nothing that's holding it up to about 19.5. So I believe that we are at a crucial point. So for me, it's not boom or bust, but it's almost all or nothing. Well, I don't want to say all or nothing, but it's heavy level to look at, or heavy levels. I actually have to double check something. Ethereum. Let's see. Down to $1,000. 30. Once this multi-month level is broken, the new range opens to the downside. Yeah, definitely. Mr. Long. Oh, my lats are sore. Yes, only long if you're above 26,930. Above this wick. If you're not above this wick, and let's say you're waiting on the sidelines, don't do it now. Wait till we get back above. If you did, that's fine. It's nothing wrong with, because eventually the probabilities will remain higher if we can maintain above this. But I'm definitely... So let's say you entered here. A 3% stop would put you below... I'm going to use a 3% from this, but a 3% stop is going to put you below this wick. Would you rethink how to take profits, or is it always looking for a continuation ABC to take profit? Always going to be a continuation. There's no reason to rethink it. What else is there? My opinion, if you can't predict where the market's going to go. So based off of that idea, you can only take the setups that are given to you. You can't predict exactly where the market's going to go. So for me, it doesn't necessarily make sense to try to do things different, because yes, you can target things. You could have higher targets, and those targets can hit, but at the same time, if you take profits too early based on a certain fib level and a certain resistance, and we keep going, you just cut yourself out of a position too early, and now you're trying to chase getting a better entry. This doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna see if I can put on some more intense music for this. Yeah, this is better. Doge Digger, I am scared. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? I entered long at 1772. It's a good entry. Like I said, just because it's a good entry doesn't mean it's gonna hold. You just have to take the highest probability chance. And as of now, if price can remain above, probabilities are to the upside. There's no reason to think otherwise. Okay, let me say this. It's not that you have no reason to think otherwise, because yes, we are under a bearish pivot. Yes, absolutely. But in the case, there's a chance that we can reverse. All right, there's a chance that this is all we get and we keep going. It doesn't make sense to go ahead and, be scared of this. Crypto Dylan, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. What's up, my man? 10-second ABCs. You guys are something else, man. You guys are something else. But thank you. I know a lot of you guys from that group subscribed and watched me, so I really do appreciate that. Good to see you guys found a way to implement ABCs on your own, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I could ever do stuff like that. Let's see. Can you look at... Oh, yeah, CRV. Sorry about that. BetaBot. Oh, okay. Look at this. We finally got it. BetaBot, we've been waiting for how long? But if price can reclaim above that level, that's a buy entry. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. Crypto Dylan, keep up the good work, brother. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. Before, I hated to have losses with ABCs. I am really comfortable now with stop losses. That's awesome, man. You should not be afraid to lose. If you're taking the highest probability trade that you can take. You have confidence in your strategy. You're using good risk management. There's no reason to be afraid. There's no reason to be scared to lose. Because in the long term, if you're doing everything by the book, if you're doing everything correctly, if the system works, it shows that's been profitable over consistent long term, which it has. At least I believe I've shown that. You shouldn't be scared. Hang on, did somebody say 10-second ABCs? Oh no. Yeah, I got Crypto Dylan in here. I know you guys are also watching the channel, so shout out to that group. You guys are watching in the Cool Kids trading group. Shout out to you guys. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, BetaBot, I know we've been waiting a long time for this. Just, not financial advice. Tread lightly. Use proper risk, proper stop losses. Do all the right things. Have confidence in the system. And it will pay off. Thanks. No problem, my friend. No problem. So let's see what happens. We're at a very... I'm glad that we're here to catch this live. We're going to see what happens. Is there anything going on today, like news-wise or anything? I don't think so. It's Thursday. Middle of the month. Hold on, I got to turn off. I have my air conditioner going on off in the background, and I thought it was going to be a lot hotter than it is, and I'm actually cold. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I am back. PPI today. What is that? What is that, Mark? Is that like... let's see. This morning was also jobless claims, which came positive for crypto. Eesh, up 275% on XRP and near. That's awesome, man. Producer price index. Okay. I want to take profits for fuck's sake. Which shorts are you? Is it a leaf? Is it a short or a long? I'm assuming it's a short. I only have one other rule when it comes to taking profits. All right. I forgot to mention this. You could take profits when you get to about 40 to 50%, a 40 to 50% decrease on the chart itself. So if you wanted to take profit at like 33 cents, fine. That's fine, because after a certain point, there's just diminishing returns. There's no point to hold a short for anything past 40 to 50%. So that's the only thing I will say. So if you wanted to go ahead and do that, you can. But anything besides that, I would just keep on holding, man. Because you have such a macro bearish pivot. And even still, there's no logical resistance. What do you mean 50%? Like 50% of price action. So if you took a short at 55, all right, you're taking profits at the 50% mark. So at 27 cents. So 50% of the actual price itself. Not 50% on your position. 50% of price drawdown. But you also got to look at it from a support. If you really want to, a leaf, like if I'm not going to sit here and say you should hold forever. But think of it logically. Like we really don't have any significant support till about 34 cents. And besides that, the next level, 29 cents. So let's see, what's the percentage from the entry to 34 cents? 37%. You're getting close to that 40% range. Same thing with the 29 cent region. That's about 47%. So if you really want to, if you want to take it early, take it at 34. But you know, that 50% ish region lines up with around 29 cents. So I'm glad to see things are happening in real time. Let's see what happens, guys. Do we hold? Do we reclaim this region, or do we fall off a cliff and die? That was kind of harsh, but it's tough to take longs off of this ETH setup. It looks so bearish, but I'm not psychic. Yeah, Joe, that's true. But I'm looking at this as well from a ABC perspective on BTC. We do have a completed setup on a 1 hour. This is a healthy pullback. This is the only healthy pullback, in my opinion, that we've had in this entire uptrend. I can't consider this a healthy pullback. I can't consider this a healthy pullback. I can't consider this a healthy pullback. This is the only healthy pullback we've had in this entire uptrend. So if we are going to increase in price, this would be the setup to do so. If not, if she wants to fall off a cliff, fine by me. Let's see. Hey Johnny, what positions are you holding right now? So I'm currently in So I'm currently in a ETH short. Oh, I gotta do something. I just realized. Pull out the calculator for a second. Sorry, hold on. I'll be with you guys in 1 second. 170. Oh, I hate how you can't do this, man. That's fine. Yeah. Oh shit. Realize something. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that sounds for me, guys. Sorry, it's the fair desk. Like every time I change stop losses and enter positions and stuff. See 22,600 to 22,000. Yeah, it's possible, Mark. I go mostly strictly off actual supports, like actual price supports, price levels. So to me, the next logical place to go ahead and look for things to test is about 19,536. I'm checking my positions. I know that's me, guys. I'm sorry, that was me. Also, weekly EMA. Let's see, 50% of price action on XRP brings it to 29 cents to take profit. Is that correct? I believe so. If that sounds right, Alif. That sounds right. So if you're thinking it from 55. Yeah, around 20. I have it around 28 cents. If you want to be, but you can take it at 29. It lines up with this local support. So. Trying to find like another. There we go. We need to get the high intensity music going. Where's my BTC USDT chart? All right, guys. Live commentary. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. Short it? We've been shorting, my friend. We've been shorting Strong P. Oh, hey, hey, Supreme Cat. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Going to 25K. We gotta take it step by step. So the next step, from a probability standpoint, is going to be 26,450. That's the next region of local support. Anything besides that, I don't know where people are getting their numbers from. Maybe 23.8, but that's a tiny wick. Look at the space between what is going on between here and here. If 26,470 fails, the next logical region to go ahead and test. I'm not saying we're gonna go exactly to 19K, but we're probably gonna get close. We're probably gonna get close to like 20K. That's just going based off probabilities. It's almost the exact same scenario that happened over here. You know, when we were fighting around this region here, everyone thought, the next logical support below that was 28K. Everyone's like, nah, that can't happen. No, that can't happen. No. And we look at that to the exact wick almost. We tested 28K. So it's the same kind of scenario. Like you guys have to take it level by level. And at this point right now, if 26,470 fails, next logical reason is 19.5. Let's see, is ABC on ETH valid? I'm in. Yes, it is valid. I did take it just in case. So let's see what happens. I remember we were long at support with Kite. Yeah. Like I long this. I pretty much nailed it. I was a little bit late because this wick happened so fast. I maybe gotten stopped out on this wick, but I re-entered. I remember I held this for not as long as I should have, but I held it. I also bought a little bit back on my spot bag over here. I remember this clear as day. But this was probably the worst thing that could have happened to me. Right here, this entire uptrend. Oh, I remember that was that put me in a bad spot mentally. A little, and not financially, but mostly mentally. I thank God I had other accounts at the time, so I pretty much blew like a smaller account that I had trading, which was still a decent amount. But that, man, good times. But guys, this scenario is not any different. This scenario is not any different. All right, I need to get some electrolytes in. So as you guys know, I've been eating once a day, pretty much not prolonged fasting, but fasting for a while. And I've been having some issues with electrolyte problems. So like just having a bad electrolyte imbalance, not eating enough sodium, potassium, all that stuff. And one of the side effects is I get like really bad like heart palpitations. First when this was happening, I thought I was dying. But obviously that's not the case. So for me, what I ended up doing was getting my electrolytes in check. I'm still eating once a day. You guys are actually going to probably judge me for this, but I was in a predicament where I didn't have much time and I needed something that was decently quick. And the only thing available to me at the moment, without going out and buying my own food, was a Domino's pizza. And not only did I have a Domino's pizza, I almost had the entire thing. I literally ate like a whole large pie except for like 2 slices. I ate 7 slices. And I checked my weight this morning, and I'm like I'm not that much more than maybe it was like maybe maybe like a quarter of a pound heavier than I was probably the day before. And I went outside and exercised before I hopped on stream today. So I went outside, walked for about an hour, and I used to play basketball a lot when I was a kid, when I was younger. And for some reason, I was a really good shooter, and I haven't really picked up a basketball in a while. So grabbed my old ball, went to the court that was by the park, and just kept practicing shooting. It was good. I did that for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and hopped on here. So I'm definitely depleted when it comes to electrolytes. So Gatorade has their own version of Pedialyte, which is called Gatorlyte. Not sponsored, unfortunately, but this entire bottle has 490 milligrams of sodium, 350 milligrams of potassium, and 105 milligrams of magnesium. And it's got some calcium in there too, but those are very crucial when it comes to electrolytes. So getting my electrolytes in check so I don't die of a heart attack before I even turn 30. So this stuff tastes almost exactly like Gatorade. It's a little, how I say this, it's a little bit more chalky. Like if you ever had like, you get just like a little bit of a chalk taste to like a powdery taste to Gatorade. This is a little bit more powdery. I'll just say that. It tastes good. So I'm going to pound one of these now. In a couple hours, I'm going to eat my meal. I'm going to make up for my terrible eating decision when it came to what I chose to eat yesterday. But this goes to show that eating once a day is not... I'm still indifferent about the calories part of it. In my opinion, it's still, to the most part, calories in versus calories out. I don't care if you eat... It's just very hard to eat 4,000 calories worth of protein. Like, that's a lot of chicken. That's a lot of beef. They say that for a reason. It's for food density. So, you know, I'm still on the camp that eating once a day is still going to lower your caloric intake. But you also got to think of your body as like a furnace. If you put a lot of firewood in at once, all right, and you let the fire burn, it's going to last for a while. But if you're constantly, you can get the same, almost the same result by putting wood in consistently more frequently. But the fire overall, basically, if you stop putting wood in the fire when you're doing that every couple hours, the fire's not going to last as long, or at least it's going to go out a little bit faster. Versus if you put a whole bunch of wood in at once. There's a really good analogy in the book I was listening to, which is The Obesity Code by Dr. Jason Fung. And he basically described it as this. Imagine you have to, let's say you have to put, I know this could be underestimating or overestimating. Let's just do this for a simple number of reasons. Let's say you have to put in 2 tons of coal into a furnace in order to generate enough electricity to, you know, power a small town, or a small city, just for example purposes. 2 tons, right? But then take that same town, right, and let's say you're only able to burn a ton instead of 2 tons. Okay, so what's going to happen is there's going to be not enough electricity flowing through the town to keep it stable or keep it running. So what's going to happen is the actual structure of the town or the uses of electricity is going to go down. Okay, and so basically that's what your body does, is when you start reducing the calories that you put into your body, it reduces the amount of calories being burned. So what you can do to basically get the best of both worlds is feed your body enough calories to maintain your metabolism. But when you allow your body to basically go into a fasted state, into ketosis, it keeps that same energy going, but it transfers over into burning fat once you burn all the carbohydrates, glucose, and glycogen in your system. So that's the best. That's the reason why eating once a day is superior. I never thought about it from that perspective, about, you know, you could still eat whatever you want. Don't really focus on calories for the most part. Focusing on getting your nutrients and all that. If you can fit 3,000 to 4,000 calories in one meal, fine. What'll end up happening is you'll maintain a higher metabolism, but when your body goes into a fasted state, it'll actually burn fat at a faster rate when it gets into that state of ketosis. So it's called snake juice. Yes, it's called snake juice. But I don't feel like there's people who buy those ingredients in bulk, and I can't do that, man. Make just pure snake juice without any flavoring. I've seen people do that. That is nuts. There's like electrolyte packets you can get that are like keto friendly. But like even in my hour of walking, I burned like 200 to 300 calories, and I, you know, was able to catch up on a book I was listening to. So to me, even though this might break my fast, it's still good electrolytes in my opinion. And I'm probably gonna eat relatively soon anyway, so it's not like 50 calories is gonna be a lot. What is this song? I can tell this is gonna be that's one. I don't know how I feel about that. We have usually like this playing on in the background. Okay. Thank you for the explanation. Of course, my friend. Idiocracy Electrolytes, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. Oh man. Why is my camera being a little slow? Huh. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Such a good movie, man. That's such a good movie. I forgot to set a conditional to. All right, let's transfer. All right, so I'm going to I did intermittent fasting for months and lost 30% of my entire body weight. Once the fat burning got going, it was difficult to stop. Got scary at one point. I mean, that's good, man. I mean, as long as you're not like severely underweight. That's awesome. Intermittent fasting is how humans were basically supposed to live. You know, we're intermittent fasting, extended fasting. Where do you think is a good spot to take profit on ETH and BTC? On the longs or the short, Supreme Cat? Which ones? Longs. So if you're looking at BTC, you gotta understand that we're doing this in anticipation that we're gonna break major resistances. All right, so if this, oh, I should have done that shit. Actually, I could probably drag all of this to, yeah. Let's do. Oh, these are not part of that folder. Oh shit, okay. All right, so let's do this. I'm just gonna get rid of this. All right, so we have an ABC. All right, if this turns out to be bullish, all right, we got to go look ahead and see where the resistance levels are. All right, now I'm not going to tell you exactly where to take profit because that's not our job. Our job is to allow the market to show us where it wants to go ahead and continue. All right, so resistances we have to focus on 29.2. If we get above that, 31K. If we can get above that, we have this one here at about 32K. If we can get above that, there's really nothing significant till about 48. So we're taking this trade in anticipation that we're going to go ahead and hit around 48K. That's what I'm aiming for. That's a nice 25 risk to reward ratio trade. So that's massive. So that's what I'm looking for. Now, do you want to take profit there? Up to you. I'm not going to tell you what you can or can't do. If you want to make the most out of it, I would wait till we get up here. And then put in like a continuation setup. All right, to where price gives us another opportunity to go ahead. And even if it fails, we can go ahead and walk away with profit. So I'm not saying 42,600 exactly is where I'm going to take profit. I have to wait to see how the market is going to shape up and give us that opportunity. Yep, exactly. That's all you got to do. Like, I think what a lot of people don't understand when it comes to how I do things is that this is a very backseat approach to trading. Like, we are not too proactive. And I'm not saying that's some people might think it's a bad thing. What's the point? What's the point of chasing these entries? What's the point of chasing every single move? It's just counterintuitive in my opinion. To me, and what I think is best for most people, Like I said, I'm doing this from the perspective of what's realistic, right? I'm not trying to sit here and preach, you know, oh, I can make, you know, 5K a day scalping a minute 15-second chart. That's not what I do. Because for most people out there, it's not reasonable it's not ideal for most people who decide to get into this game. Most of the people, what's going to benefit them is taking a more of a backseat approach to trading, allowing the setups to form for themselves, sticking to larger time frames, sticking to the levels that matter, trade the levels that matter. It doesn't necessarily make sense to try to nail every single move. Can you make a lot more money doing so? Maybe, but guess what? You're more likely to lose all your money doing that. That's just the truth, right? Maybe I'll make a video about that, because I see so much crap on. It's unfortunate. Like I don't want to make a hit piece on anyone specifically. It's more about just talking about the idea that trading is so skewed on social media. People think that these guys can go out here and make $100, $500, $1,000 a day. Yeah, they can, but guess what? It's not always consistent. Their trading scenarios are very stressful. A lot of these guys sit behind a computer all day. Most people can't do that. So I try to show you guys what trading really is from a realistic perspective. Yeah, quantum computers are killing scalping industry. Larger time frames are for traders. For retail traders are best to trade. Yeah, exactly. So to me, it's unfortunate that a lot of people have this skewed idea of what trading is, and then they come to a channel like mine. They don't see me on a smaller time frame watching every single move happen. They don't see all these indicators on my screen. They don't see a bunch of stuff that is not going to add anything to your trading, and they think that either one, I don't know what I'm talking about. Two, it's just not exciting. Like you're not getting your adrenaline, you're not getting your dopamine from, you know, going to a 2-minute chart, and they just move on. But those same people, they'll probably end up failing and quitting. So it's just how it is. 1100 on that Pepe short. Oh, percent. Oh, they're saying dollars. I was like, holy shit, Joe, congratulations. That's still a monster trade though. That's awesome. What platform are you currently trading on right now, Ruben? I am using Fairdesk. So, you know, I've been looking around. Fairdesk reached out to me. I looked into their platform. Now, you know, they are sponsoring the channel. I am getting paid to talk about Fairdesk. And also, when you guys sign up using my link, I do get a piece of it. So just know that it does support me, and I do appreciate you guys signing up for the link. I know a couple of you have, and it all comes back to me in the channel. I do greatly appreciate it. It's nothing significant. Like, it's enough to buy. If I wanted to, probably buy a cup of coffee a day. You know what I mean? It's nothing too serious. But every little bit counts, so I do appreciate it. Ruben, if you are looking for another exchange, Fairdesk is being incorporated into Trigger Trade, which is basically David Tech's version of the what's the name of it? TV Hub bot. So it's not there yet, but eventually we'll be able to go ahead and just enter trades automatically based on Trigger Trade. So that's another reason why I took the sponsorship, because I knew that was going on. I know we can implement it, and yeah. So that's currently what I'm using at the moment for my macro swing account and my I guess smaller challenge account. So I shall provide liquidity. I appreciate that, Ruben. Thank you so much. Like I said, there's deposit bonuses. You don't have to hit them, but even if you sign up and deposit, it goes a long way. I really do greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for taking the time to sign up, Ruben. And for everyone else who has signed up too, I know there's a couple people. I think I have about a handful of. I have more than 10 signups, but I only have 5. Like, I have about a handful who deposited. So those who have deposited, thank you, and those as well, thank you for signing up. You know, it shows that you guys do support me, and I really do greatly appreciate it. But yeah. And remember, guys, when you guys do this, never, ever, 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 even though you see me with 10K on account, you see me moving over the other funds to Fairdesk too. I'm going to start showing that. My problem is I have to open out a separate window, and I have it primarily on my phone. So I trade my small account on my phone. I'm moving the challenge account over to show you guys the growth of the account. Never, ever, 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 regardless of what platform you're using, even on Bybit, I was never ever had my full amount on one platform, because things might be good now, things are okay, you know, but things can change tomorrow. And the last thing you need is to, you know, have money you saved up for, worked up for, on an exchange. Something happens, you can't take your money out. So just be careful, regardless of where you sign up. Only deposit what you're willing to lose. Only deposit what you need to take the trades. Deposit more if necessary. I know it's a little bit tedious. It sucks. Sometimes it's a lot easier just to have all your money on one exchange. But especially if it's all you have, you don't want to take that risk. So always be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes I do have to shake this. All right, nothing's really happening, so I'm gonna go back to Deep House. I'm still playing the guitar these days. Yeah, I still play. I actually just changed the strings on the white guitar that you've seen before. I've been trying to learn a new solo from another song. I haven't streamed it, unfortunately, just because I've only been practicing for like 15-20 minutes. I probably will. I just haven't really had time. Like, I got other stuff in life going on. A lot of stuff behind the scenes. I'm trying to, you know, just figure stuff out. Try to just survive through the bear market. So once I get a little bit more time, I will start streaming more. So streaming my practices, my warm-up routines. If I'm going to learn something new, I'll, you know, screw it, I'll stream it. But that's going to be on Twitch. I have my own Twitch channel. If you guys are interested, you guys can go check it out. But I know it's mostly surrounded, or it's mostly based on my guitar playing, metal music. I was actually gonna stream and do like a live listen of the new Metallica album, but my dad wanted to go see the premiere at the movies that was going on near me, and they usually are very selective with the theaters that they pick, so I was very surprised I was able to go see it. So I said screw it, buy tickets, and I ended up listening to the album a night earlier, or a day earlier, which was kind of cool. It was definitely a fun experience. But I was planning on doing that, but that didn't happen. It's unfortunate because who knows if they're ever going to put out another album again. If they are, it's probably be another 6 years. An hour and 13. I feel like an hour went fast. That was very a lot to talk about today. Thank you guys so much for contributing to the conversation, asking great questions. I always do appreciate it. Oh, let's take a look at anything else you guys want me to look at. I didn't really look at anything else. Just kind of waiting on BTC to do its thing. I know Matic is pretty much severely under its ABC at this point, so for Matic, because I have a student that I've been working with, and I was showing her some examples on Matic. Yeah, we're severely underneath the C, or underneath the A. If we continue, I'll look for maybe some sort of maybe ABC here. But it really depends on. Yeah, I'm about to take off. Busy day, but I'll watch what I missed later. Thanks. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much, Joe. I really appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you have a good weekend, because I'm not going to see you guys till Sunday. So hopefully you have a great weekend, Joe. Obviously you guys as well, but we're not done yet. We're not done. But Matic's still sitting under its macro pivot, so I am pretty much just I don't know if I'm gonna be taking that, to be honest. XRP is still sitting below. I did try this pivot, but I have no significant confidence in that setup. We have an A to a B to a C. Within that C wave, we have an A to a B to a C. What else is around? Let's see. Matic, EOS, Algo. Ooh, Algo is at its macro entry. I don't know if I want to try this, though. Oh, we're actually technically below. I don't know if I want to try this, man. It's such a good setup, but I don't want to spread myself too thin. I'm in so many positions right now. Oh, I'm actually finally negative in the BNB short. Or BNB long. I made $31. Look at this, guys. So before I was saying 31, I was making that in the day. No, I was wrong. This is the total amount of money I made collectively while having this trade open. So I've made $31 holding this BNB trade. I'm only risking 29, so even if I get stopped out, I'm still net positive a couple bucks. So it's unfortunate I can't open up. I mean, it sucks. This song doesn't make it any worse. I feel like I just got broken up with. Bybit and I had such a good thing going. And you know what? Decided that they wanted to move on. I see how it is. No hard feelings. We're killing it on that 88 trade, though. I'm very excited about this. ETH is killing it as well. BTC's killing it. Very exciting stuff, people. Very exciting stuff. So Matic is a decent. Oh no, sorry. Algo is a decent trade. That's a very nice setup. So I definitely think that's. How does that happen? How does what happen? Supreme Cap. The 88 short, fantastic. I did not take a long position. I don't know if you guys did. There was a small one there, but it wasn't enough for me to actually consider taking. So hopefully it just continues, man. 40 to 50% on Matic, or sorry, on ADA is going to be around 25 cents. So new low. We'll see. Never mind. Gotcha. Soul gave me a decent short opportunity, but I didn't take it. Algo, EOS, Rune. I know people talked about Rune. Rune's at a decent setup. XRP, BCH, not really. Flux, I really don't. Flux is not doing good. Tedium. I don't know, man. If this doesn't hold, I'm pretty confident we're gonna go ahead and test 1370. If this setup doesn't hold, I am fairly confident. All right, maybe 1686 and then 13. I haven't looked at LTC yet. LTC still waiting for lower. XMR I haven't really looked at in a while. Let's see. We still going? Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna sit on these shorts. Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that, Alif. Nothing wrong with that. Like, I've been sitting for weeks. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate that it's been a while since we actually made a more significant move. But I think something's coming in the near term. I honestly think so. All right, gotta go. Awesome street, Johnny. Learned something new today. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ali. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good weekend. I won't see you until Sunday, but enjoy the. I don't know if it's nice weather where you're at, but enjoy the rest of your day and also the rest of your weekend. Shorts are up quite significantly. I could play a role in it. We'll see what happens with that. I don't look at any volume indicators or anything, volume profiles, but. Oh yeah, no, I meant our shorts. Oh yeah, gotcha. Oh yeah, we're killing it. We're killing it. You know, I'm up almost 200% on the BTC short. ETH, I'm up 190%. The 88 short is what's carrying me right now. 88 does really well on that short position. You know, I'm only risking 33 bucks, 34 bucks. This is back when I had a little bit more principal or margin. $22 on this each short. Can't complain. There's a waiting game at this point. Let's see how crypto YouTube is doing. Dude, our Key and Peele's still making skits. So let's see. thought about TP positions like now. You're short positions and meet large ABC setup. So now it's an indication that TP is now or close or close. So you mean TP for the shorts is close because we're in longs? No, that's not the case. Like I said, we're in a position. This is what I'm trying to like visualize when it comes to what I'm trying to do. All right. All right, and down here we have our long position. All right, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to aim for much larger moves in the market. All right, regardless of what direction it is. All right, if you want to target 15K, fine. You have to understand something. We're in a position to where either or can happen. All right, we have a significant resistance that we're under, as well as we have our opportunity for a bullish setup we have an opportunity to take advantage of a bullish setup. Now, in this scenario, regardless of what happens, we have an indication that price could be making a major decision in either or direction. We have an ABC set up to show us that, hey, you know what? This could be part of a larger A to a B to a C. Now, this ABC could just go right up to 31K, and that's it. That's fine. If that's the case, I'll take another short when we get up there. But I am going off of the fact that if this is going to be a larger continuation of the trend, right, that we're more than likely going to go ahead and test 48K. That's the bullish side of this. The bearish side is that maybe we just can't regain this structure and we just fall through. If we fall through, you have to understand that we have really no significant support past 26,475. If we can't hold that, the next target is going to be around 19,600. All right, if we can't hold significantly above that, maybe we can go ahead and I would say the next logical resistance or support is going to be $15,000. So we're in a point of time to where it doesn't really matter what happens. We're setting ourselves up to take advantage of the larger move regardless of what direction that we're going in. That's the main goal. That's what I'm trying to visualize. This is what I'm visualizing when I'm trying to explain this to you guys. This is what I am looking for in the larger picture. Because like I said, either we're done, either this was the top, we're done, and this was part of a larger A to a B to a C. If you talked about in the macro. All right, something like this. Either we're done or we're going to hit a larger pullback and then continue up. That's another possibility as well. But regardless of which one that is, we still need a significant pullback to fulfill that. But we do have a counterpoint. Our counterpoint or our counter setup is that we do have a nice healthy correction. To me, this is what I consider a healthy correction. We do not have a healthy healthy correction in its entire uptrend, in my personal opinion, and also in my, I guess, semi-professional opinion. Based on the structure itself, none of this has been healthy to me until right now. This is considered a healthy pullback. Now, if we can maintain above that and reclaim and push higher, absolutely. It would make a lot of sense for price to go ahead and continue higher to possibly test 48K. The reason why I'm coming up with this is, like I said before, you gotta take this one level at a time. All right, if we can't break past 29K, the next logical step is for price to go ahead and test 31. If we put in a higher high and reject, that'll put it in a different setup. But if we don't, 32K, we have a couple areas to test. But if we can break past 32K, we have a huge opportunity to ride the wave up to 48. So to me, we're taking advantage of the larger move regardless of which direction we take it. So that's why with these positions, I don't take profit that early. I hold these out. Either I get stopped or we walk away with a lot of money. It's either or. Let me know if that kind of cleared things up for you, Supreme Cat. Thank you. No problem, my friend. That's the reason why, like, I'll let you guys know when I'm taking profit, but I'll never ever suggest a static take profit level unless it's for shorts. If it's for shorts, and if you're up if you're up to 40 to 50% on price action, it doesn't make that much sense to keep holding it. You might as well take it off the table. Yes, it did. We'll take time to get your perspective. Yeah, of course. And you know that goes into the idea that well, see, it's hard to explain because I read the book. It's in Trader Tom's book, Best Losers Win. It kind of talks about that idea in general, not like taking larger swings. It's more about understanding the larger picture of some of your trades. And that sometimes taking profit too early does wreck you. And the way he makes an absolutely stupid amount of money is that he averages into his positions. Now, we do that, but not to the same extent. He'll sit there and just keep adding to winning trades. We'll do that, but we'll do that by, instead of taking entry here and taking another entry up here to give you an average entry between the two, we'll just take profit, re-enter with higher margin, and basically ride the wave. That's the exact same thing that the same concept that we do, but we don't do it the same way he does. All right, let's see. Is price doing anything? Nothing really. Looks like we're about to reclaim that level. So like I said, not financial advice, people, but we have a possible trade entry. Well, we did have a trade entry, but if you guys haven't taken that and you're considering taking a long position, not financial advice whatsoever, my personal opinion, I'm taking that long trade. Not because, you know, not because I think that we're ultimately bullish. I just think we have an opportunity to be bullish. Yes, send it to 100K. Not yet, you meant. Not yet. We're not there yet. Oh, I need to stretch. Will this live be saved on YouTube? Yes. So if you go back, I think you came in a little bit later, but if you go ahead and you can actually rewind this is not going anywhere. So if you want to save it, or sorry, once I'm done for today, you'll be able to go back and watch it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and play some Wordle. Unfortunately, I do have to wrap it up here shortly. But doesn't mean we can't have a little bit of fun. I'll keep price action over here so you guys can see it. All right, I usually do the first word, audio. Terrific start. Okay, so the O's in the right spot. The R isn't. So basically what you do in these scenarios, obviously the goal is to get the right word, but we have 6 tries to get a 5-letter word. And while I do that, I usually catch up on some stuff like text messages and all that. Trade some futures, no time for Wordle. No. Dylan, you cannot. One day, but not today. Orgies. Unfortunately, that O is not in the beginning. One day to Crypto Dylan. Trust me, one day. We'll see. I'll give it a shot. We'll do... Proof? Oh, okay. R-double-O. Proof. Broom? Broom? Look at that. Didn't even need you guys. No, I'm kidding. We got broom. We won 13 in a row. Fantastic. Crypto Dylan, I'll probably stop in there tomorrow. See how you guys are doing. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Unfortunately, we might get an entry, but I gotta bounce here shortly. I got to go. I got to do some things. I started laundry before I started streaming, which is probably a mistake, but I got close and waiting to be cycled over to the dryer. I don't know why I paused in between there, and then after that I gotta go over and out of the house for a little bit. But yeah, really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys know what's going on. You know, nothing's changing. If you guys want to get real-time updates from me, go and check out the Discord. I also, if you guys want to learn more about the ABCs, I really don't shill it too much. I probably will shill it more once things start picking back up. But if you guys want to check out the Discord, check out the third link in the description below. As well as you guys can sign up for the ABC Crash Course, which is basically a 2.5-hour video going over everything that you're going to need from A to Z. And on top of that, we're going to be doing extra live streams once a week. Allowing you guys to go ahead and ask me any questions you might have, cover some topics, maybe go over some examples, help you guys out as much as you can learning ABCs. We did one this week. It was fun, so I'll probably do another one next week. But yeah, appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you guys so much for the showing support, stopping by, saying hello. Supreme Cat, Crypto Dylan, Umit, who else? Clap Show, Alif, Joe, Ruben. Sunday on the Lord's Day at same time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK. Yeah. So until then, be good, be safe. Hopefully something happens here soon. If not, we'll have maybe something to talk, not too much to talk about. We'll see. But appreciate you guys. Be good, be safe. Hopefully we can get some action here soon. So let's go ahead and do the thing. Gonna move myself over here. If you think this is weird, you're part of the problem. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking, you guys. Move myself down a little bit lower. That's a good eye level right there. Bye-bye.